We're live.
We are.
Hello, everyone. We're live from the shop. Hopefully you can hear us all. Fingers crossed it should all be working.
I hope so.
Right, so snare drums. Yeah, just to let you know. There we go.
It's working.
Oh, it's crystal clear. So we've got DW Black Nickel over brass snare drums. We're getting quite a lot of calls on those. Just to let you know, the shells are unavailable now. Like they just can't produce them in the US at the moment. So until further notice. So Black Nickel over brass US collectors. All we've got left is 1 14x8 with chrome, and I've got 1 14x5.5 left with black nickel hardware. That is on our website. The gold one's just sold, so that's that's that on the snares. And we've got some nice Ludwig's gone mad. We've got a 402 in stock ready to go. We did that video last week showing all the snares. Got the brass, acro brass. We've got a wicked Sonar snare drum.
This is really nice.
Real quick one. You tell us about this because I don't know what it is.
This is the old Ferramengi's Sonar. It's the 100th anniversary snare. They started in 1875 and this was produced in 1975.
Nice.
There weren't that many of them, I don't think, mate. Most of them ended up in Europe rather than in the UK, because obviously back in those early 70s there weren't a great deal of Sonar about in the UK. Lovely snare drum. I've given it a good old clean up. It's all been reheaded.
Very nice.
Sounds lovely. Yeah, really nice. Typical Sonar quality. So lovely. That's a nice little second-hand snare.
Sonar Fanatics. You've got a nice drum there. So the main one we're going to do today is talking about practice pads, really, because obviously I had my first rehearsal and I was just like, You're rusty. I need to sleep from 4 hours of rehearsal. It's a killer. So practice pads. Shall we
get the show on the road and talk about practice pads. Come on.
Into the sound booth studio we shall go. Which we could do a little button thing for this. Right, okay. Camera one, there we go. And then once Rob's settled, he can do that. Let's just get the old chat up, see if that's working.
So here we are in the sound booth and we are going to be talking practice pads.
We are.
Everything practice pads.
So, it's going to be that time where people need to get their old hands back into action and getting into it. So practice pads, obviously they start with the cheapest one we do, which is the Chord one here. This one is the cheapest option. It's just got a reinforced back with the rubber on the front. So yeah, it's a basic rubber. Does the job, nice and cheap, cheerful, and yeah, that's like, what is that, 8-inch? 6-inch, 8-inch?
Yeah, about an 8-inch, just on MDF board, but it's got a nice feel. And really, sort of like Christmas time or your very first practice pad, these are fabulous. Yeah. So yeah, nice feel. I like them. About 21 quid, something like that.
19.95.
Even cheaper.
So they're on the site. Also, I must mention that all the links to all these pads are on the description of this video. So at the top of the video where it says, Soundtech Live, just click on the description-y bit and there's all the links on the drop down. So, but if you need the link, just give us a shout, drop us a message which one you're interested in. So yeah, this is your cheap and cheerful one, but yeah, good feel, good response. It's a little bit probably harder on the wrist than some of the better ones, but then that's what you pay for. So, exactly. But yeah, that gets you going. So anyone wants a cheap pad, that's the one.
Certainly is.
Okay,
Swiftly on.
Next one, Evans.
Let's talk Evans.
Right, where have you done with the Evans? All right.
They do this little small one, don't they?
This is one of the biggest selling pads, the 7-inch apprentice pad. This is called the Real Feel, so it's a Real Feel rubber. I don't know which camera, there we go. Real Feel rubber, and then on the back, you've got the 8mm thread for putting onto a cymbal stand. So that will go on most cymbal stands, so Gibraltar, Pearl, DW, 8mm basically. So any of the cheapest stands are 6mm, and I think Sonar might have had a 6mm stand as well. So, but most stands 8mm. That's you can thread it onto a stand and then just have that on your kit before playing. That's quite a good option.
So that's the 7-inch.
That's the 7-inch pad. That's the Real Feel service.
And then they do a 12.
They do a 12-inch. Which is obviously the good thing with 12-inch is that's the snare drum under here, so that can sit on the snare drum and you can just practice away. on top of the drum, and then just lift it off. And it's just a bit smaller than the head on a 14-inch. So yeah, it's ideal. They do the standard single-sided pad, and then they do that's underneath on the back, so it's got that little service to stop it slipping. And then they do the double-sided version as well, which is a bit more, and that's got a harder surface on the back, which you can practice on. So you've got two sides, two surfaces, which are a bit more. So that's that. Let me pass you to that one.
Sellers, the Evans.
Yeah.
They do quite well with those.
And then just a little bit more funky, they brought out the red version.
Yeah, it was a limited edition run.
Yeah,
I believe.
and yeah, so that's on the single-sided 12-inch pad. This one isn't on our website yet, I don't think, but they'll go on after this. Or if you want one, just give us a call. But we've got literally this is the last one.
This is the last one we've got.
Last red one. So if you like red, get the red.
I like it.
It's the same feel as the regular grey. So that's that.
Good.
Okay, then we are going to go through SJC practice pads as well. So this is another cool one. This is the Joshua Dunn 21 Pilots. This one is a 8-inch pad, and it's got the graphics on the front. There we go, that way. And then on the back, you've got his little thing there, which is cool. And then there's a thread. Yeah, you can put that on an 8mm thread as well. Underneath there's an 8mm thread. And then the other design on that as well, which is the same pad, is the green version, the olive one. 8mm thread on the back, on nice MDF wood, nice solid. What's that feel like? So yeah, that's a bit softer. So obviously they've done the rubber to suit what he likes as well for practicing. So that's just a slightly softer feel than the real feel.
Is that the same?
Hang on.
Go on.
Next one.
Hup.
Yeah.
Oh, the same one. Ah!
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'd say the same.
So just different designs.
Yeah. So they're the two designs. And then they've just brought out the new J. Weinberg. Look at that.
Mate, we've done
like over
so
10 of
many
these
of
already. So this is the new J. Weinberg practice pad from SJC Drums. It comes in a nice box, and then let's get this bad boy out. I've only got a few of these left already because they've just gone mad. But really nice packaging.
Oh.
And then inside, let's show you that, is the pad. We'll get it out.
You on.
There we go. So real cool design there.
They call that the First Blood.
Thank you very much. Yeah, First Blood, yeah.
First Blood. I just thought I'd get that in.
So Jay Weinberg, if anyone doesn't know him, he's the drummer of Slipknot.
Who?
Slipknot.
Okay.
And also, his dad was well known as well.
He was.
Max
Weinberg. And who did he play with?
Is that the boss?
It is the boss.
The one and only the boss, Bruce Springsteen. And on the back of the pad, we've got the 8mm thread again, so you can put it onto spin it on to a stand. That was a good impression.
It was. Just going back to the Weinberg story, is he not the same drummer that does the what's it, a late night show thing on American TV? Oh, I think that's somebody else. No.
That's a really nice feel on that. It's different. I think that's different to the Josh Dunn's.
Softer, harder, firmer.
A little bit. I think it's got a little bit more give in that one.
Is it?
Like that. So yeah, new pad out. Absolutely cool. Love it. Jay Weinberg. Got a nice pad there, mate. Love it. Well done. And then SJC have had this one, which is the new SJC pad, practice pad, 8-inch again. So this is all in nice packaging. On the back, you've got the passion and pride. Built with passion, played with pride.
They call this the originals pad.
Do they?
Mm.
They told me.
Done my own work, you see.
Hey, we're going to the pub tonight for the pub garden.
Yes.
For a beer. Right, over that. Let's have that. Okay, right.
I like this.
Jay, if you're watching, thanks for all of these.
Yeah.
Jay, shout out to Lark Distribution.
Yeah. Big up for Jay.
Thanks for getting all these pads over.
Doing a great job. He's doing a great job. In difficult circumstances.
In very difficult, so I would not like to be in any distributor's shoes with chasing shipments right now, but it's horrible.
And with one leg.
And with one leg. He's got two, but one of
them's not
strapped up.
Yeah, not working properly.
But anyway, there we go. We have got the new SJC Originals pad, you call it, did you?
Mm.
Is that what it's called?
It was the Originals pad, and I'm pleased to say that someone has said that Max Weinberg did the Late Show.
There we go, you were right.
So I was right.
There we go.
Yeah, and actual fact it was Jay that confirmed that.
Oh, thanks, Jay. Wicked.
Cheers, Jay. I knew I wasn't going mad in my old age.
Oh, brilliant. No, so there we go. Let's have a little close-up on that one again. Sorry, I know you've done it. So that's that, and then on the back. So this is really good because it's like being in the shop, isn't it? And then holding it. So it's the closest thing anyway. 8mm thread on the back as well, so you can spin it on a stand.
Yeah,
we love spinning.
John Willis said he bought one of these.
Yes, John. Yes, he's got a kit on order, and John, yeah, you got one. My hands are so tired. We're lifting boxes all day. I can't play anyway, so there we go. I don't know. I can't do orthodox. There we go. I'm like Alan Partridge. I don't know. I know.
Why did he?
Why is it? That's a drummer's thing, isn't it? When we do that, where we go. I'm just gonna have a little go on this pad, and I can't play like that, so I'm gonna do that. I wonder if you could do the bounce thing. What's your head?
No, that's someone's eye out.
Hang on. Oh yes, it works. So there we go. Good pad.
David Hunt said that we should try Jay's new boot with a built-in practice pad. Typical Dave Hunt comment.
Oh mate,
dear.
That is classic.
Where to now?
Right.
The ProLogix.
No, sorry, ProLogix. Now ProLogix.
Talk to me about ProLogix, Scott, because you saw these originally.
We saw these at NAMM, and they were just phenomenal.
That's a big word.
Phenomenal pads, and they felt great, and it was just a bit like hard to get them, wasn't it, in the UK? Yeah. And then there was someone did bring them over, but very small amounts, and then luckily Jay at Lark Distribution. It feels like we're doing a Jay show, but we are. But Jay managed to speak to him and sort it out, and he's been doing a great job getting these over to the UK and getting good stocks onto them as well. So. We're getting regular deliveries from them guys, and yeah, they've got a great range. So they've got different colours for different needs. So they go in basically the Logix, the Storm, the Lightning, and then the Blackout. They're like the four things. The Logix is green, the Lightning is blue. Hang on, I missed one. Sorry, Logix is green.
Green.
That's the firmest, most bounciest. Firm and less resistance. So it's easier to get a bit of bounce basically off the stick. So firmer the rubber, the more sort of stick bounce you get, less work needed. And then you've got the Storm, which is the red, so it's slightly softer, and then the Lightning is the blue, which is again softer again, so it's a bit more work. And then the Blackout is there's another pad, Reflex. A lot of people have seen those and they go nuts over those. Well, the Blackout is basically the same material as the Reflex, I think, or it's very similar, so it's super soft. So let's show you. Let's start with these two. Now these are really cool because this gets you into the ProLogix family, as it were. Can you hold them?
I'm holding. I can do that.
These are the small pads. They're VRT, I believe. They've got the links of these on the website, so you can just go to ProLogix and that goes to all of them. But this is the new VR. It's the VRT, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is. And it's basically a double-sided small pad, 6-inch. So you have got the most. That's the hardest like rubber and the green, and then you've got the super. Soft squidgy black, so it's really really soft. So that's a really good pad because a lot of people like the black ones. I've got the plastic, and let's just get these out of the plastic. So.
You don't care, do you?
No, otherwise it's not gonna. So these are super quiet. It's really like a floor tom kind of thing. So really going to work out the hands. As you can see, can you switch that other camera and I'll show you there. So really you can see.
It's pretty squidgy, it's like a mattress.
Yeah. It's
like playing on your pillow.
So good for working your hands out. And then that's the green side. So that's a lot, still nice though, isn't it? Yeah, so that's, yeah, see what you think of the green.
Oh, right.
And then try that.
Oh.
It's like double, your left hand's gone. Your left hand's gone, come on. So, yeah, really tough. So, yeah, it's like playing like a floor tom. So it really gets your doubles working out.
Not for me, thank you.
Yeah, too hard.
Like hard work for me.
And then the other one, the other version is the VRT small one, which is got the Lightning, which is a slightly more firm of the version than the black, and then you've got the Storm, which is the red. So that's a slightly softer than the green. Oh, so even that's got some. Yeah, and then you got the. Come on. Yeah, so that's super soft. And then you got the red. So yeah, very nice. For them two are great pads to get you introduced to the ProLogix material, because it's just so good. They are so well built, all American made, and just the material is just perfect for getting yourself trained up. So yeah, they're very inexpensive to get you into the ProLogix pads and the feel of them. So we have, so on the next ones, these are our biggest sellers, which they come in 8 or 12 inch now. So this is the green version, which is the Logix, which is again the most firmest one. And then here we go. So that's the pad. What's great is you've got a rim, so for cross stick or rim shot. So it's just like playing a real drum. So you've got that to think about, which is, I think, a genius idea. On the back, you've got recycled rubber on the back, which you can use as a playing surface as well.
Oh, right.
So it's actually quite like I quite like that. It's like cymbals. It's really firm. It's really, yeah, quite hard sort of surface. So it's a good one to use. But obviously the main playing side, you've got, so you can practice your rim shot as well. It's just amazing. So yes, that is the Logix version. Can we get we'll get another one out so you can see? So we've got the.
I've got a Lightning here. Is that any good?
Yeah, so that's the blue 12.
Okay.
We sell tons of these. That's the 12. So again, fits within your snare drum perfectly.
That's perfect, isn't it?
Yep. So that's the 12. That one's an odd 10. So this green one, by the way, that we showed you is a 10. But they're phasing the 10s out because we don't sell many 10s. People just get the 12 inch. Mainly because it just fits on your snare drum perfectly because the wood around the outside is like another couple of inches in total. So it fits perfectly inside the hoop of the drum. So yeah, that's nice. Really quiet. Also, the softer the rubber, so when you go into the blue and the black, they're quieter. So they're actually quieter in the house as well. So yeah.
So you don't get that. Will you stop tapping?
Yeah, exactly. So 12 inches is where it's at. Again, they are our biggest sellers just because they easily sit on your drum before a gig. And have we got a snare on? There we go. I've got a snare drum on here underneath this.
That's really nice.
So you get a bit of the snare. Funny enough, you get a bit of the snare wires working from under your drum. I'll just give you a little peek. Here we go. Look, we've done this for a laugh, but there is a drum underneath here. Can you see that? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, so my drum's underneath this. So yeah, whack your snare on.
You like that, Pad?
Little cross stick. I love this blue one. The blue's my favourite because it's super soft to get you working out, but the black is like the ultimate workout. So yeah, that's the Lightning blue.
Lightning blue.
And then the black. No, hang on, he's got something else in.
Do you want to go for the black one next?
A pizza. Yeah, we'll show the black one in the 12 inch just so people can see it.
Okay. This is the hot and spicy.
Right, okay. There we go, look. That's the 12-inch in black. What's it mean? Look at that. You mean business when you turn up at a gig with that, and you'll be flying on the kit after practicing half an hour like before. Mind you, that is good.
Do you think that, you know, with a 12-inch pad, you've obviously played the little 6-inch one, do you think this is easier to play because it's a 14? Or?
It's more realistic, so yeah, it's a good, yeah, 'cause I find having that, it just feels like a 14-inch snare drum because you're playing surface. You don't really go outside this area, outside this, so it just feels like you're playing a snare drum. So you don't need to go any bigger because this is just where you would be playing naturally. You wouldn't be going there because you'd be hitting literally rim. So I think this is a much more truer, the 12-inch is a much truer practicing environment, or, you know, in your head, because it's just like playing a real drum.
I personally struggle with a little, I mean, I know it's easy to cart about to a gig and just
that's what they're for.
Stick bag,
yeah.
But, you know, when you play something, you know, this size, as you rightly say, it makes a lot more sense. So.
Yeah, and it's, you ever feel that? Just tell me, like, let's move these out of the way, because it...
Oh, yeah.
It feels like you're literally on a drum.
Yeah.
We're never going to sell any 6-inch ones, are we now? But no.
Sorry, Jay.
No, it's like playing a real drum. Yeah. So you turn up a gig, whack that on your snare, you're going to be happy as Larry. No one's going to hear. The band aren't going to be complaining because you can go through that, you know, while people are miking up around you or whatever, or just sound checking, you can just literally rattle away. So that's, I think it's worth having that bigger pad and carting it around. They're well built.
The other thing to mention is that they are so well made.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You know, it really is, you know, a bit of a work of art. I mean, for, you know, a practice pad, that is so nice.
Yeah, worth every penny of it.
I wouldn't mind having that, you know, on a snare stand in your front room. It's
yeah, do that, because also you can just put these straight onto a snare stand rather than on top of a snare. So yeah,
very, 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 very nice. So, what's in the 3 cheese?
Oh, now you're gonna, hang on a minute, let's get this back. There we go. Can you take that one away?
Right out. Sponsored by Domino's this afternoon.
Now this sounds.
Hang on a minute, what you got there?
This sounds like an hospital procedure. The Chord Pad.
It is, isn't it?
This one is Johnny Rab. Hang on a minute, let's get this bad boy out.
Right. Gonna make it.
Okay, let's put that on there. What have we got in here? All right, cool, yeah. So, the Chord Pad, let's just switch this to the camera so people can see. We have the Logix, which is, again, a great feel. You've got the rim there to practice on. You also have this, which is, it's like they've put a hard cover over the green pad. So this emulates hi-hats or a cymbal. So it's like, you know, playing with hi-hats and a snare, which you can do that because I'm going to just like, so that'll be like your hi-hat, that'll be your snare. And that could be your ride. Clever, isn't it? Because it's set out like a kit, like a miniature kind of kit thing. There we go, he's into his disco now.
Hey.
There we go. And then this section simply lays on top. And I know it's grey, but it basically gives you the feel of the, I would say the lightning, yeah, the blue. So it's like a mushier, kind of like a more softer rubber, so it's a bit more resistant. So again, you've got multiple fills from one pad. So very clever little pad that.
Nice.
I like that. And then the Rust Mill all-in-one, which we sold out of, but they've got, I think they've got some more, literally, they might have some more in stock at the warehouse. I've got to check, but that one has the brush, so it's round, it's the Rust Mill all-in-one, and you've even got a brush, a coated section. So imagine that all round, imagine this all round, that goes over into the section, so you've got a coated for brushwork. It is amazing. And then you can rip that off, and then you've got the next level, and then you rip that off again, and you've got the other one. So you've got like two different playing surfaces, like a nice ProLogix, and then you've got like a softer one like that, and then you've got the brush. So the all-in-one has been a really, really popular pad. That's been our biggest. I'd say out of all of the ProLogix, that has been our biggest seller, just because it's got everything, especially for brush work if you want to practice that. So that's a very clever pad. So yeah, that's that really with practice pads. And yeah, I think it's just, we wanted to show you all the different ones, because you know, if you're still unable to get to the store, we thought we'd go live, and it's all fun to do this and keep you up to date with what's going on. We'll be doing more of this as well, so like loads of sound demos and stuff like that. We'll be doing kits, snares, cymbals, and you know, you name it. And Wednesday, make sure you tune in on Wednesday live at 5. We'll be going through all the new Pearl product.
Yes,
So,
indeed, yeah. Obviously, it's Pearl's 75th anniversary, we'll be going. We're going live on Wednesday, and we'll be discussing and showing you some of the products which we've got coming in.
It was their 75th anniversary, so they've got a 75th anniversary product coming out. Some really cool stuff, some really cool snares, a new signature snare drum. Matt Halpin, which we've got one down, and that will be all going, so Wednesday at 5. Make sure you put it in your diary, tune in, and you'll be able to get to see all the new stuff. There'll be video content and us talking about it, and Jason from Pearl will be there as well on the old chat. So if you've got any questions, he'll be commenting as well to answer any questions you have regarding Pearl stuff, and Sabian as well. They're the distributor for Sabian as well in the UK. Yeah,
just to let you know that the Russ Miller pads are in stock. So Jay has got those, so we can get those over. No worries at all.
All in one. Brilliant. They're back in stock, so good.
And also, we should don't forget to mention the Crash Pad.
The Crash Pad. Yes, that's the one that he uses. Jay uses himself. It's really, really cool. That is the one with the Storm one side and then the black on the other side. It's like a half and half. I think that's the one he's talking about. So yeah, I don't have the image here. Sorry, we were a bit rushed on the live stream today because we've been really busy, but I was going to have the image to show you, but it's all on our website. So yeah, check that out, definitely. It's a very, very good pad.
Going back to the Pearl 75th anniversary, they've done a nice logo head for us, didn't they? Which is in the store. And they're doing a couple of really nice kits. So one of them is limited edition, the other one's an ongoing. They've also upgraded quite a few of their snares as well.
That's right, yeah. New snares. We're going to show all that on Wednesday. So yeah,
we'll make sure you tune in for that.
Yes.
So we're off to the pub.
Soon, yep. Outside. Get the coat and scarf, and yeah.
It's going to be cold, but
it will be.
But nice to get out.
Yeah, but any other comments? Let's have a look.
Have a little quick look down there.
Fred, hello Fred.
Yeah. So a few hellos. Kevin Hall's watching. Hi Kevin.
Oh, good. Loads of people. Good. Oh, good. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, we're just. I know it's practice pads, but it's still a good thing to talk about, especially because gigs are coming up, and you know, if you haven't got one, honestly, like it's worth. If you can go up to the ProLogix sort of quality, you will honestly. But if you are on the fence and sort of say, oh, I'm not sure, you want to try it, come on down. We're open Monday to Saturday now, 10 till 5 p.m. And if you want to try any of these pads out in the flesh, just come on down and we'll get them out and show you. You can try them out.
Brilliant.
Wicked. Right, okay, that's everything.
I think it's a wrap.
Nice one. Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah.
And we will be coming back Wednesday. Make sure you keep it, put it in your diary, Wednesday live at 5, showing all the Pearl stuff. Thank you very much, and we will see you all soon.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Ta-da.
Cheers. Bye.